Let's see. Where do I start? Welcome to My Testimony Mondays. This is your boy YCK, abbreviation for Young Christ Kid. My Testimony Mondays are really for the people. Like, it ain't just me, it ain't a thing that I can do. It's something that you can do, share what God is doing in your life. Not really on a bragging matter, just to give him the praise and glory. You feel me now? To sum it all up, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, mine gonna really be on one of the ways God speak to us through other people, or whatever the case may be. Alright, I've been going through a lot of rough patches, a lot of rough stages in my life this past year. Like, if anything don't mature me and made me grow up and realize that, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't as grown as I thought I was. I don't think you never really fully as mature as you think you are, man. You can learn something daily, man, from people younger than you, people older than you, people your age, man. You just gotta be willing to wanna learn and apply it to your life. But us as people, we stubborn, stuck in our ways, saved or unsaved, man. That's just people, you feel me? We as people. So I pray to God to, like, show me the different ways you speak to us, cause I got addicted to that still small voice, so it made me seek after, like, no offense, a crackhead after that first high. I never smoked crack, but I heard from people that did, like, that's why I was addicted to that first high. Everybody chasing that first high. I guess, in a sense of a way, when you lose your virginity, everybody chasing that first climax, you know what I'm saying? Gotta be careful with the wordplay. So, basically, that's what I was doing. I was chasing that still small voice, and he showed me, man, I'm speaking to you. But you so blinded to the fact you focused on trying to get after that still small voice, you ain't focusing on the other ways I'm speaking to you. So I pray, you know what I'm saying, Lord, when you speak to me in other ways, let me know that it's you. So I'm going through this real rough time in my life, you know what I'm saying, like, something I ain't want to go through, but I had to go through it, because if you don't go through things in life, you want to appreciate the better things in life when it's given to you, man. If you ain't going through nothing, you ain't going to appreciate nothing. You got to learn to endure. So, and that's note to self, because sometimes I get a little down and out. I'm like, come on, God, man, you know what I'm saying, cut me a little slack, you feel me? But I know it's all worth it at the end of the day. So, basically, this is what it is. Okay, long story short, I was going through this rough time. Thank God, I mean, this ain't my vehicle, but I'm blessed that to have it, to be able to get around. It was a point in time I was walking to work, walking to 2-3 jobs, you feel me? But this was one of them stages, and I had that bike. Thinking this bike was going to help me, but the bike was worse than walking, so. But I was blessed to have it. Ain't no complaint. It's a part of the past. So I'm riding this bike. I was headed to a friend of mine's house clean across town from where I'm staying at. So I ride a bike clean across town. Supposed to been meeting them. This was a Sunday evening, so I'm thinking, I'm calling and ain't getting no response. I'm like, oh, maybe they'll be there when I get there. I think I probably stopped and grabbed me something to eat or whatever the case may be before I got there fully. When I get there, it still ain't there. Instead of me freaking out, tripping about the situation, I sit there. I think before I leave. So on the way down the steps to grab my bike, I grabbed my bike, and a friend of mine, someone like a brother to me, a little brother to me, younger than me, and they been in my family, around my family, or like family sent, yay high to a horsefly, however you say the little saying. They pops, you know what I'm saying? I know all they pops cause of them, or him and his sisters, but he don't really know me like that. He was coming off from under the steps, like from the bottom apartment, as I was grabbing my bike, getting ready to ride out. And I could have sworn I heard this man say, "How you doing, Wayne?" And in my head, I'm like, this dude don't know my name. So I turn around and I speak to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fine, and you? So you gotta be careful how you know what I'm saying, address things, because it could lead to something else. And my mind frame was, oh, go get the thing that you came to get. You can just go buy it yourself, you know what I'm saying? So I was headed to go buy what I came to get from my friend. So, or my brother in Christ, let me rephrase that. And so I'm on a mission. So my goal was just to speak and keep moving. But when I said finding you, he was basically like, I don't think he used the word blessed, but he was like, I want to say good or okay or fortunate or whatever the word was, but it wasn't blessed. He like, shoot, it's a good thing to be able to do this. He breathed in and out. He was like, it's a good thing. It was a stormy day. Let me rephrase that. It was stormy, but it didn't rain yet. It wasn't raining yet. The clouds was getting ready. Like, it was getting ready. The bottom was about to fall out that mud. But as soon as he got to talking to me, he was like, oh, it's a good thing to be able to breathe. You know what I'm saying? Or even when it's a bad day, it's a good thing. You alive, basically. And he was like, shoot, it's good to be above ground and not 6 feet under. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still on that mission. My mind friend, oh yeah, I hear you trying to brush him off. But I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? For some reason I ended up backing up the way he was at. But my mind frame with the lead. So he like, yo man, sometimes it seems like it's, I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? I know why now. But at that time, I'm like, free, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go, you know what I'm saying? He was like, sometimes it seems like it's storm, out the storm, out the storm. And I'm saying, I'm like, okay, there gotta be God. You know what I'm saying? I just stopped and listened to him. He was like, but the good thing about it is, the sun eventually gotta come back out. So he pointed at the sky. I mean, soon as he pointed at the sky, when I tell you, it looked like the bottom was about to fall out, the sun peeked through them clouds. He said, look, even the sun came back out. So he was like, oh, I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm not even religious. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a religious person. I don't even know why I'm saying this. He like, but something in me telling me to tell you whatever you going through is going to be all right. I really believe that whatever you going through, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be okay. So I'm like, well, that got to be God. And soon as I'm thinking this, he was like, shoot. He like, mind you, said he wasn't religious, so he was like, shoot, I'm messed up. He like, shoot, I'm drunk now. I cheat on my wife. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the guy is saying, okay, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm using whoever I want to use, but I'm letting you know, whatever ahead that you finna walk through, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that was my short testimony on one of the ways God speaks to us. He speaks to us in any kind of way and choose whomever he wants to get a message across or get the point across or speak to us directly. And if you got something you want to share with us. Another little short testimony before I get off and let y'all go. Mind you, I did they gave me a 15 do 5. That's 15 years. Do 5 years. Suspended upon doing 2 years in work release. The whole sentence wasn't suspended. Them 5 was suspended. That means I supposed to have 10 years on paper, right? 10 years on probation papers, felony probation. I didn't really start my probation period until February 2013. I go see my PO today, and I wanted to, because I'm going, God willing, which I know he is, because I'm aligned, I'm trying to get right, I'm seeking after him with everything I have left in me. And this don't been confirmed, we don't talk back and forth. Yes, I converse with him, this ain't just, you may think I'm crazy, I may be crazy to you, but my faith's strong. At least I try, that's strong enough to be like, okay, when everything beating me, I'm going to hold on to it. I don't know where I'm going to end up at. But I'm trusting God going to bring me out on top, you feel me? Because they say his plan is to prosper us, not to harm us. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to go through in life, man. He say you got to pick up your cross and follow him. You know what I'm saying? Similar plan, and that's what I'm doing. I'm picking it up and I'm following him. You know what I'm saying? They hated Christ, they going to hate us. Similar plan, people think life is a box of chocolate. They think it's sweet. They think once you get saved that, oh, God is going to put this shield of protection around you and ain't nothing going to touch you. Life is going to be cotton candies and rainbow. Nah, we all got to endure something in life. You feel me? You should die daily. Your flesh to your flesh. You should kill your flesh daily, man, because we still born sinners. Saved by the blood of Christ, but we born sinners. Crazy thoughts come across your mind, saved or unsaved, you feel me? difference between somebody that's saved and somebody just living freely is our intentions are, we ain't perfect. Some people don't repent. And I'm like, okay, I'm a scholar when it comes to this. I'm trying to learn as much as I can and apply it as much as I can in my life, even though I don't want to most of the time, and even though it hurt most of the time. You feel me? And our goal is, the difference between me, the old me and the me now is, okay, I sinned, and I just sinned. It is what it is. I prayed, but my prayer didn't have no meaning to it. It was just a routine thing. The difference between that me and the me now is, okay, when I sin, I feel convicted. To the point, I'm like, okay, Lord, I repent and really mean it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a battle, daily battle within. A lot of people want to blame the devil for a lot of things that he don't need credit for. I want to tell you, don't get at whatever he is credit for. Your flesh alone is sinful. You know what I'm saying? You battling within. You are your biggest battle, your biggest enemy, whatever. Your flesh. It's a battle within, on the battle on the outside, man. Basically, that's all. Your flesh want to do wrong, but your spirit want to do right. Simple and plain. So you got to beat the flesh into submission. So, that being said, did I finish the testimony part about the probation? Oh, yeah, my bad. That's me. That was probably one of my problems with being married. A chick like, you be talking in circles. Yeah, whatever. Okay. But, yeah, I'm just be trying to be real, man. But this how God work. So I go see the lady. And I asked the lady, okay, I'm trying to see what my fine is. Because when I finish these classes at the end of the month, my mind frame is to pay these people off so I'll be free from this government hold that they got on my life, so I can be able to move to another state or leave state if I want to, you feel me? So I asked her later, and she like, yeah, it don't went up due to the fact, you know what I'm saying, it was a monthly fee. Like, they got their supervision fee, so it boosted my fine up. She like, but don't worry about nothing, because your probation ends in November 9th, 2017. And I'm like, that's not 10 years. Well, who complaining? Thank God, you feel me? All praise and glory be to Jesus Christ. I'm like, what? Thank you, Jesus. I ain't complaining, I ain't gonna question. I'm just gonna be like, hey, that God at the end of the day, he looking out, man. He look out in every way possible, man. Trust in him. And one of the wisest things I was told was, it's okay to plan ahead, but don't panic. And where we go wrong is when we try to figure out things. You know what I'm saying? Man, you supposed to trust God on a daily basis. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Trusting him to order each step. You know what I'm saying? I get up, I pray, and I'm on the go. I may be praying while I'm driving, praying while I'm walking. Lord, man, lead me in the direction you want me in. Sometimes I don't hear him all the way, so he might put somebody in my path to make me go the way that he want me to go. Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy, it's real, man. Ain't nothing coincidentally, man. Coincidence is just a man-made word, man. Scientifically, to X God out the equation, man. It's simple and plain, man. But if y'all feel free to share your testimony, I would love to watch them, hear them, listen to them, and maybe yours can help me. You know what I'm saying? Boost my day. When I'm going through something, maybe you can help me. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I can help someone with this. God is real, man. That's all I'm trying to get. The point across I'm trying to get is God is real. Stay tuned to the seed planting with YCK. And I have another one. I think the topic on that one is basically overcoming. You know what I'm saying? I'm really learning. I'm learning on a daily basis. It ain't about me, but I'm letting y'all know I'm learning. I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? And to overcome, my understanding from what I just got was, they say we were more than conquerors. So I got a small testimony, but most of them you got to fail to realize, which I need to realize is, okay, I was just in a marriage, so most of mine gonna come from me being married. But no offense to the female, I don't want nobody getting their head boosted up or ego crushed on, because that ain't what I'm about. I'm all about love. There's no hard feelings and no direction, or whatever the case may be. I don't got no hard feeling towards nobody. It's all love. So, I'm going to end this on this note. One love, one God, one life.